Hello students, this is a video on the QA topic test available on Bodhee Prep. These tests are supposed to help you understand whether your concept is exam ready or not. So once you have covered the basic concepts of a topic, you refer to these tests and give them like an exam to understand whether you're able to apply those concepts properly or not. With every test, there is a video like this, which will give you the basic solutions and a general idea of what should be a good attempt and what are the type of questions that you should be choosing out of the 10-12 questions. If you like the test in the video, more than 200 such topic tests are available on the Bodhee Prep Android app. The app link is in the description below. So feel free to download the app and make the most of these tests. This specific video is on the topic coordinate geometry. And we are discussing test number 2 as per the app. Overall, I think it was a difficult paper in terms or tests in terms of questions. 5 to 6 questions net correct out of 10 would easily give us a 95 plus percentile. And here the attempt time also will not be very high because the questions that can be done in proper amount of time. So the challenge will be to be able to identify and leave the difficult questions. If we do look at the questions, question 1 says a triangle has 4 minus 3 2 minus 2 5. So a triangle has two vertices as 4 comma minus 3. Suppose this is A, minus 2 comma 5. Suppose this is B, and its orthocenter, suppose C, as 1 comma 2. Find the coordinate of the third vertex, or let the orthocenter be D, let this be C. If I join CD and take it forward, the orthocenter is the points of concurrence of the altitudes. Altitudes are perpendiculars drawn. Suppose this point has coordinates xy. Now, since these two lines CD and AB are perpendicular to each other altitude, we can say that the slopes M1, M2 should have a product of -1. What is the slope of AB? 5 minus minus 3, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. What is the slope of CD? X minus 1 upon, sorry, y minus 2 upon x minus 1, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, y2 minus 2 upon x1, y minus 2 upon x minus 1. The product of slopes has to be 1. This comes out to 8 upon minus 6 is equal to y into y by 2 upon x minus 1 is equal to -1. Therefore, y minus 2 upon x minus 1 will be equal to 6 by 8, which means 8y minus 16 is equal to 6x minus 6, or 8y minus 6x is equal to 10. By simply finding out the slope of CD and knowing that this point lies on CD, we can find out the uh, equation of the line, and from there the point xy. So we'll put values of y and x here. If x is 30, y is 24. 8 4s are 32, ends into 6 0 0 ends in 0. The difference cannot be 10. 33 and 24, 26. 26 and 33, 8 6 are 48, 6 3s are 18. This is possible. 33. So let us check for this. 26 into 8. 8 20s are 160, 48. 208. And this is minus 198, which is 10. Hence option B satisfied becomes my answer. If I put 26 and 33, or if I put y is 33, x is 26, obviously the difference will be much larger. 8 is 24, 6 is 36. As it is, the difference will not end in 0. If we put this as 24 and 36, again 8 4, 36 and 24. 8 6 are 48, 6 4 are 24. The difference will not end in 0. So the only possibility from the options is option B. That becomes my answer. I think difficult question, ortho center, and then trying to find the points. But if you are able to solve it, the solving time should not be more than 2.5 minutes. For positive real numbers a and m, which of the following polygons is formed by consecutively connecting points? I am assuming that for first, I am assuming that m is less than a. Then we can also look at the case where m is greater than. If m is less than a, this will be m0, this will be a0. Then comes 0a somewhere here. Then comes 0m somewhere here. So this is the kind of quadrilateral that will be formed. Is it a parallelogram? Clearly, these two sides are not parallel. As a matter of fact, they are perpendicular. So it cannot be a parallelogram, therefore cannot be a rhombus, cannot be a rectangle. Is it a cyclic quadrilateral? Since these two sides are same, this angle will be 45, this angle will be 45. Similarly, this side from here to here is equal to this side from here to here in the triangle. Therefore, this angle is 45, this angle is 45. Here, since this is 45, this will be 135. 180 minus 40. So as you can see, the opposite angles add up to 180. That is a property for cyclic quadrilaterals, hence option C becomes my answer. Even if we interchange M and O, we'll get a similar figure. So in terms of level of difficulty, I'll call this an easy question. Even if we draw the diagram, we realize that two of the sides are not parallel. All the other options get eliminated. Only one possibility is left. Find the length of the tangent from 78.78 to x square plus y square is equal to 9. So x square plus y square is equal to 9 becomes a circle which centered at 0, 0. And the standard form of a circle is x square plus y square is equal to r square with the circle centered at 0. So the radius of the circle is 3. Now we are drawing a tangent from point 7, 8, somewhere here. So we join the center to the point and we have the radius. We know that the radius and tangent are perpendicular. We have to find the length of the tangent. Suppose this is x. Radius we know is 3. Now from 0, 0 to 7, 8, the distance of this line will be 7 minus 0 square plus 8 minus 0 square under root, which is root of 64 plus 49, 113. So this length is root 113. Now in this triangle, we can apply Pythagoras theorem and we can say x square plus 3 square is equal to root 113 square. Perpendicular, p square plus b square is equal to h square. So x square is equal to 113 minus 9. X square is equal to 104, which is nothing but 4 into 26. And therefore x will be 2 root 26, taking under root. Option A. I think a moderate level of difficulty. There is no direct formula per se, but if we know circles, this should not be very difficult to understand. And apart from that, even the calculation involved is not very high. So the attempt time would be 1.5 to 2 minutes. The sum of coordinates, suppose the coordinates are x comma y, of the point 5 by 8 of the distance from 7, 1 to minus 5. So we have a point which is 7, 1. We have a point which is minus 5, minus 9. Now my point that we are calculating xy is at a distance of 5/8. So if this entire distance is 8, this is 5. And therefore we can say that the remaining part should be 3. Therefore we can say xy divides the line between 7, 1 and minus 5, minus 9 in the ratio 5:3. Now the point which divides x1, y1 and x2, y2 in the ratio m:n, the coordinates are given by mx2 plus nx1 cross multiply upon m plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. We simply put in the values. 5 into minus 5 plus 3 into 7 upon 5 plus 3, 8 will be the value of x coordinate. 5 into minus 9 plus 3 into 1 upon 8, m plus n, will be the value of y coordinate. This becomes minus 25 plus 21, minus 4 by 8, comma, minus 45 plus 3, minus 45 plus 3, minus 42 by 8. We have to find the value of x plus y, sum of coordinates, minus 4 by 8 plus minus 42 by 8, which is minus 46 by 8 divided by 2, minus 23 by 4. Option B becomes my answer. Moderate level of difficulty, the formula may not be very, you will not remember the formula outrightly, but once you do, this question will not take too much time. Which of the lines is parallel to y is equal to minus 3x by 2 or plus 12? Parallel lines have equal slope, m1 is equal to m2. Here the slope is minus 3 by 2. So we are looking for a line which has the same slope, which is minus 3 by 2. 2 by 3x, 2 by 3x, 2 by 3x. Here the slope will be y is equal to minus 6x by 2 plus 24 by 2. So minus 6 by 2, which is minus 3, not parallel. Here we can write it as 4y is equal to minus 6x minus 18 divided by 4. Y is equal to minus 6 by 4x minus 18 by 4. Minus 6 by 4 is nothing but minus 3 by 2. X minus 18 by 4. As you can see, the slope is the same. Hence, this line will be parallel. Here, we can write 3y is equal to 2x minus 12 divided by 3. The slope will come out to 2 by 3, which is again not equal. Here, 6y is equal to minus 4x plus 9. Divided by 6, y is equal to minus 4x by 6 plus 9 by 6. Here, by 3. Which is minus 2 by 3. Again, the slope is not 3 by 2 in this case either. Only option B has the same slope, therefore option B will be parallel. This I think is an easy question, not more than a minute and a half to solve. Find the distance from the point 1, 1, 1 x, y, z to the planes with the point 6, 1, 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, minus 2, 1. Now the equation for a plane passing through points x1, y1, z1, or if I can write it in a different way, passing through the point a, b, c. The equation of a plane passing through PQR in general is given by A, which is a constant which we have to find out, x minus p plus b, y minus q plus c, z minus r is equal to 0. Here, PQR can be 612 or 242 or 6 minus 21. So one by one, we write the three equations. A into x minus 6 plus b into y minus 1 plus c into z minus 2 is equal to 0. For the second xyz, we write a into x minus 2 plus b into y minus 4 plus c into z minus 2 is equal to 0. For the third point, we write a into x minus 6 plus b into y plus 2 minus plus c into z minus 1 is equal to 0. Let this be equation 1, this be equation 2, this be equation 3. We eliminate AB or BC, or we use two equations to eliminate one of ABC. For example, here we have z minus 2, z minus 2. So what I do is I subtract one equation 2 from equation 1. AX cancel, minus 6a plus 2a, by cancel, minus by plus 4y plus 4b. These two terms cancel is equal to 0. So this gives me minus 3a minus 4a minus b plus 4a plus 3b is equal to minus 3b. Therefore, 4a is equal to 3b. This is the relationship that we get. Next, x minus 6 is same. So we do equation 1 minus equation 3. The two terms cancel out. By minus by is 0. Minus b minus 2b cz 0 minus 2z plus z is equal to 0. So minus 3b is equal to z, not z, but c, sorry. Z will get cancelled out. Minus 2c plus c. So this will give us minus 3b minus c 0 minus 3b is equal to c. If we substitute this in any one of the equations, for example, suppose the first equation, we write this as, just a second, we write this as a into x minus 6 plus b into y minus 1 plus c into z minus 2 was 0. Now from here we can say a can be written as 3b by 4. So we write 3b by 4 into x minus 6 plus b into y minus 1. C can be written as minus 3b. So minus 3b into z minus 2 is equal to 0. Divide the entire thing by b. All the b's cancel out. Multiply the entire thing by 4. So 3 into x minus 6 plus 4 into y minus 1 minus 12 into z minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore 3x minus 18 plus 4y minus 4 minus 12z plus 24 is equal to 0, or 3x plus 4y minus 12z is equal to 24 minus 22, which is plus 2, is equal to 0. Now the distance of this plane from this point, the distance of point x1, y1, z1 from the plane ax plus bx plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0 is given by ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d mod upon root of a square plus b square plus c square. Again, standard formula. So here we put the values. A is 3. 3 into 1 plus 4 into 1 minus 12 into 1 plus 2. A x1, b y1, c z1 plus d mod upon root of 3 square a plus 4 square plus 12 square, basically. Minus will not matter here. This will give us 3 plus 4, 7 minus 12 plus 2. 7 plus 2 is 9 minus 12 minus 3. Mod of minus 3 is 3. 3 square plus 4 square. 3 square is 9. 6 is 25. 144. 12 square is 144. 169. Root of this will be 13. And therefore distance will come out to 3 upon 13. I think this question, I'd say, a difficult question unless you understand the formulas for 3D. This might not be a question that we are able to do. If you're doing it, the attempt time would be somewhere around 2.5 to 3 minutes most effectively or efficiently. I identify the type of triangle whose vertices are located at 110 minus 3 minus 2 316. So this is C. Length of AB will be under root of, or should we simply find out AB square? Let us find AB square. AB square will be 1 minus 1 plus 4 whole square plus 10 minus 2 or 10 plus 2 whole square. Right? 1 plus 1 plus 3, why am I writing this 4? 1 plus 3 square plus 10 plus 2 square, which is 4 square plus 12 square. 144, 16, 160. If you look at BC square, this will be minus 3 whole square plus minus 2 minus 16 whole square, which is 336, 36, 18 or 324, which will be 144 and 16, 324 and 36. This will be 360. Then we look at AC. 1 minus 3 square plus 10 minus 16 square. 1 minus 3, 10 minus 16. 2 square 4, 6 square 36, which is 40. Clearly, none of the sides are equal. Also, a square plus b square is not equal to c square. And therefore, it is not isosceles, not right, not equilateral. Scalene triangle is what we get. That becomes the answer. Again, calculation might be time consuming. Otherwise, conceptually, not a very difficult question. Moderate, about 2 minutes to solve. Find the equation of the line that bisects the acute angle formed by x minus 2y plus 3 and x plus 2y minus 7. Now, if we draw these two lines, x minus 2y plus 3, when y is 0, x will be 3. When x is 0, y will be 3y2. Something like this. If you look at this line here, when y is 0, x will be minus 7. When y will be 7. Oh, made a mistake. Sorry. Here, if y is 0, x will be minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. When x is 0, we'll have minus 3 on the right hand side, 3 by 2. This is okay. So something like flatter. Something like this. The second line, if we have y is 0, x will be 7. Further off. When x is 0, y will become 7 by 2. Something like this. So basically, we are trying to find the equation of this line. There will be two types of bisectors, either this or this. They'll be perpendicular to each other. Now, what I'm saying is, any point on the bisector of angles should be equidistant from the lines, and that is what we use to find the equation of the line. Suppose I take the point xy. The distance of this point from this line will be x minus 2y plus 3 upon root of 1 square plus 2 square. From here, because we take the mod of the numerator, so I'm writing plus minus. Here we'll have x plus 2y minus 7 upon root of 1 square plus 2 square, a and b. Making two cases. The first case will be, because the denominator will cancel out, x minus 2y plus 3 is equal to positive x plus 2y minus 7. X and x cancel. 4y is equal to, this comes at 10. Y is equal to 2.5. This is one possibility. The other is we take the negative x minus 2y plus 3 is equal to minus x minus 2y plus 7. 2y 2y cancel. 2x is equal to 4. X is equal to 2. These are the two bisectors that we'll get. By the placements of the line, it is kind of clear that this angle will be the acute angle. This is a line for which y is constant, so B becomes my answer. Y is equal to 2.5. If you want to justify that this is the acute angle, what we do is we find out the angle between two lines. The angle between these two lines, if the slope of this line is m1, the slope of this line is m2. The angle between them will be m1 plus m2 upon 1 minus m1 m2. For this line, the first one, minus 3. The slope would be 2y is equal to x plus 3. Y is equal to 1 by 2x or x by 2 plus 3 by 2. Y is equal to mx plus 3. So m1 will be 1 by 2. For this line, the slope is 0. Half upon 0 upon 1 minus 0 into half. This gives us a value of 1 by 2. That means if the angle between these two lines is theta, tan theta is 1 by 2. Since tan theta is 1 by 2, we can be sure that theta is less than 45 degree because tan of 45 degree is 1. Since tan theta is less than 45, double of this will be less than 90. So this is the acute angle, and this is the line that you're looking at, which is y is equal to 2.5. I will call it a difficult question because first the equation of the line, and then identifying which which bisector we are looking at. So works at two levels. Difficult question, about 2.5 minutes to solve. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of the line segment 1, 3 minus 5, 5. Perpendicular bisector. So the point at which this is bisected will be 1 minus 5 by 2, 3 plus 5 by 2, x1 plus x2 upon 2, y1 plus y2 upon 2, 1 minus 5, minus 2, 4. So first of all, the line has to satisfy these coordinates. Secondly, the slope of this line will be y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2, which is 2 by minus 6, which is minus 1 by 3. So the slope of the perpendicular should be such that the product of slopes m1, m2 is equal to minus 1. One of the lines has a slope of minus 1 by 3. So m2 should have a slope of 3. We can either form the equation of the line from here, or we can check with the solutions. For example, here we see that the slope is 3 because this is y is equal to 3x. Here we can see the slope is 3 because this will be y is equal to 3x plus 10. Here the slope will be 1 by 3 because this will be 3y is equal to x minus 10. So the slope will be x upon 3 when we divide by 3. Here we'll have y is equal to minus 3x minus 10. The slope is minus 3. So these two cannot be answers. The slope for these two equations is 3. Then we look at our point, minus 2 and 4. If we put minus 2 here, 3 minus 2, 6, minus 4. Minus 6 minus 4 is minus 10, not equal to 0. If we put x as minus 2, this becomes minus 6 minus 4. So in 3x minus y plus 10, if we put x as minus 2, this becomes minus 6. Y is 4, this will be equal to 0. So option B has the required slope and also passes through the point. That becomes my answer. I think this is an easy question. Finding out slope and the midpoint and then just putting the values. The lines y is equal to 5 by 12x, y is equal to 4 by 3 are drawn in the coordinate plane. Find the slope of the line that bisects the smaller angle formed by these planes. So this essentially is 12y minus 5x is equal to 0. This is 3y minus 4x is equal to 0. Now if we find out the equation of the line that bisects the point, suppose one of the points on the line is xy, you'll say mod of 12y minus 5x, we'll put plus minus. 12y minus 5x upon root of 12 square plus 5 square is equal to plus minus 3y minus 4x upon root of 3 square plus 4 square. So we get two equations. One is 12y minus 5x upon 13 is equal to 3y minus 4x, taking the positive sign, upon 5. So this gives us 60y minus 25x is equal to 39y minus 30, 40, 52x. 21y is equal to 27x. Y is equal to 9 by 7x. Minus 9 by 7x. Negative. This will be minus 27. The slope of this line is minus 9 by 7. The second possibility is 12y minus 5x upon 13 is equal to minus of 3y minus 4x upon 5. 60y minus 25x is equal to minus 39y plus 52x. 99y is equal to 77x. Y is equal to 7 by 9x. These are the two possibilities that we are getting. Now the question is, which of these will be the bisector of the acute angle? Now 12y minus x will pass through obviously 0, 0. When x is 12, y will be 5. 60 minus 60, x 12, y 5. Somewhere here. 3y minus 4x will also pass from 0, 0. When x is 3, y will be 4. When x is 3, y will be 4. When x is 3 here, 15, y will be less than 1. It will pass from somewhere here. This will be the acute angle bisector. Should be positive. So I'm checking for the angle between these two lines, for example. This line was y is equal to 5 by 12x. And I'm looking at this as the angle bisector. Let this be equal to 7 by 9x. The angle between these two would be m1, or the slope between them will be m1 minus m2, m1 plus m2 upon 1 minus m1 m2, which is 5 by 12 plus 7 by 9 upon 1 minus 5 by 12 into 7 by 9, which becomes 45 plus 84 upon 12 into 9. 12 into 9 will be 90. 18, 108. 108 minus 45 by 108. These two get cancelled. 120 and 9. 120 and 9 will be 129 upon 68. 68 minus 5, 63. Clearly, this value is greater than 2. Now, since the tan theta is greater than 1, that means theta is greater than 45. Which means this, if this angle is greater than 45, this angle, the double of it is greater than 90. And therefore, for this value, the slope is such that the angle between the lines is coming out to be greater than 90 or obtuse. And therefore, this will be the value of the acute angle bisector. Smaller angle formed by these lines. Option becomes minus 9 by 7. Again, I'll say this is a difficult question because identifying which slope we are talking about takes time, and we'll have to check through the formula as well, which will be time consuming, so 2.5 to 3 minutes even to attempt this question. Overall, if I look at the test, some questions are difficult or high on the concept part or calculations. I'm saying look for 5 to 6 net correct questions in about 20 minutes. For me, my attempt questions will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Which are these? I'm not counting this question as an attempt question. This I think was simple. The diagram gave away the answer. This one could have been attempted, basic application of circles. This I think was a one formula question, therefore definitely attempting it. This I think was one of the easiest questions in this test. 3D is something that I'm not comfortable with. I will not try to attempt this kind of a question in the exam. This I think was straightforward, just checking for the length. Idea is conceptually easy. Might take some time, but will definitely get the answer. So attempting this question. Again, formula is there. Then we have to check for acute or obtuse. Maybe not one of the easier questions in amongst the 10 here. This could have been attempted. Perpendicular and bisector. You get a point, you get the slope, put in check from the options. Similar to it, may not be the one of the easier questions to attempt. Therefore, out of 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, I'll be able to get my 5 to 6 questions net correct for the required percentile.